Hello, guys. Welcome back to my channel. I am Renee Michelle. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe button, and that share button. Also, drop your thoughts in the comment box and let me know what you think about the story here. So, I came across this article. But first, before I say that, so Safari had went on the Shade Room. I believe that was yesterday. I had seen him on the Shade Room, and he was saying something about his homeboy mom has gotten some kind of lung infection or so what. She had got that, the vax or whatever. And ever since she gotten it, she's been sick. So, and I've been hearing a lot of stories about that. A lot of people gotten it and they getting sick or whatever. I did not get it because I'm smarter than that and I know better. And I'm not hating on the ones that did because you had to do what you got to do because the government didn't make it no better for nobody but themselves. As we can see, they don't think about nobody but themselves. They don't think about us, okay? And the reason why I brought that up is because you know he was saying like it's a shame how we ran and got something that we didn't even know what it was, and that was the truth. A lot of us, even though we knew that they didn't do as many tests as that they should, or the research wasn't on it, people still went and got it because they was threatened to be fired or whatever the case may be. And I do understand why people did go and get it, but honey. Mm, mm, mm. Y'all some guinea pigs now. Y'all some guinea pigs. But anywho, so I know how they be glorified the Ozempic or whatever that little weight loss drug that the celebrities taking, but it's actually for diabetes or whatnot. So I found the story where this man who said that his wife died a horrified death um after taking Ozempic, and the police tried to accuse him. So let me share my screen real quick. Hold on. Let me get the screen up. hmm And it says, I watched my wife die the most appalling death while on Ozempic, only for the police to point the finger at me. Now, I ain't going to read all of this, but we need to get an understanding that, these celebrities be glorifying stuff and trying to get us go out and get stuff, and we don't be knowing. We don't be knowing some of the side effects of this stuff. And y'all can't be going because your faith tells you that it was good for you to have. So, and just like they were telling y'all to go get that vax. DL Hughley sit his big black stank funky cheesy ass up there and said go take that vax, okay? Just faking like a mug. But anyway, the story said it's sort of horrible, undenying death, usually only seen in a retirement home. But Roy Webster saw it happen to his 56-year-old wife, Trisha. He was sleeping next to her in the bed on the night of January the 16th of 2023 when he woke up to a violent sound of her choking on contents of her bowels. Oh, God. Her, which had been forced up into her lungs. Can you only imagine? Oh my God, what a horrifying death. Oh my God. Roy remembered frantically trying to save his wife while on the phone with emergencies, but nothing could be done to save her. She had brown stuff coming out of her mouth, and I realized she wasn't breathing, he recalls. Roy knew how to perform CPR, but his wife's head kept bouncing everywhere on the bed, so he had not noticed. He had no choice but to drag her to the floor. When I pulled her off the bed, her head turned to the side, and all this brown stuff came out of her nose, and it poured out. Oh my God. Mm, mm, mm. I thought she was choking on a drink or something, but we found out it was her bowels coming out through her lungs. He continued doing compression, but her chest was like a sponge. Jesus. She was getting no oxygen to her brain. She was declared dead by the paramedics when they arrived. Roy, who lives with his post-traumatic stress, Roy, who now lives with post-traumatic stress disorder, believes the Ozempic that was a miracle weight loss drug Trish had started taking 7 months early, and its sister drug, what is Saturn? Let's see, what is that called? That is just wow, huh? That is too freaking wow. Y'all can't be just taking stuff because y'all think y'all want to lose weight. Get your ass out there to the gym, work out, walk around the block or something. Shit. Can't pay me to go out there and take none of this bullshit. Saxenda. That's what it called. And that's the sister drug contributed to his wife's death. Mm. Okay, I'm scrolling so fast. Um, I guess that's her and her daughter. Trisha Webb, seen with her daughter, died from the coroner described as a gastro issue while on Ozempic and Satradone. Her husband says the weight loss drug are to blame. Oh, Trish look good too. Dang. And I guess that's her. Pictures before after using Ozempic become seriously ill while taking prescription drugs. Her husband Ray now look at photos of her during her Ozempic usage and believes you can see her getting sicker. Oh, that must be the Ozempic. Yeah, that's the devil drug. It says Trish was prescribed Ozempic, a diabetes drug, while appealing the side effects of weight loss by a doctor in Newcastle on in May of 2022. I mean, let me tell you in May of 2022. She had been self-conscious about her body for a long time and wanted to lose weight before her daughter's wedding. She had heard growling reviews of Ozempic and saw the drug as a way to get her life back. Lies. She did not see Sharon Osbourne walk around here like the Crip. She didn't see her. Okay, everything is not for everybody. Everybody is not meant to be skinny. Everybody is not meant to be fat. Y'all better love yourself as who you is and how God made you, okay? They got all these celebrities out here glorifying this Ozempic, and it may not be for you. It might work for some people, but it may not work for you. Trish doctors apparently had no qualm about writing her the prescription for the injection. She would end up losing 35 pounds in 5 months. Wow. But became increasingly ill from the suspect side effects. Turned back to the practice to report them. She was told the consistent vomiting and nausea, diarrhea was normal. Doctors shouldn't be prescribing you something that makes you sick, he tells me. You don't go to the doctor to get sick. I don't know, Roy. This is a whole new day. This is a whole new time. This is a whole new different type of people and doctors. A lot of these doctors don't care. They just in it for the money. That's the biggest drug dealer in the world is the doctors. So I don't know, Roy. Yeah, I don't know. He says Trish started feeling nausea within days of her first Ozempic injection. She lost a bit of weight on it, but she kept getting sick all the time. Interchangeably. Trish would use Ozempic and Zatada interchangeably, but never at the same time. Roy claims both medication would cause Trish stomach problems. Yeah. Poor Trish. Can you imagine? Oh my God. Poor Trish. Rest in peace, honey. I wish you would have just walked around the block, gone up there to Planet Fitness. Honey, why would you go and take that mess? Rather than taking her off the medication, and she only was on it just to lose weight. So why would the doctor keep her on it? It wasn't like she had diabetes or nothing. Huh. Rather than take her off the medication, Trish doctor prescribed her. These celebrities get out here and tell y'all just anything. Y'all go out here and just do it. Just like Sexy Red, baby daddy talking about she don't burn him, but she out here promoting the females getting STDs like she right. You know, like come on, y'all. We can't be that weirded out over celebrities. So that is called Ondansetron. A drug prescribed for cancer patients suffering nausea from chemotherapy to cope with her symptoms. Just take her off the Ozempic and the Satadone. Okay? She kept going back to the doctor saying she's really sick, and he kept prescribing her 8 milligrams of Satadone. He didn't contact the dots that could be the Ozempic that was making her sick. Oh wow! I just reading the damn story. I mean, Trish symptoms would typically worsen from 2 days before she would come. Her body's already getting used to getting this cancer or whatever, this poison every time she getting ready to come there. Now, looking through photos over time, she was on Ozempic. You could see her getting sicker. I didn't see it because I saw her every day. I didn't pick up on it. Police became involved from the day Trish died because feces vomit in her mouth. Vomiting in her age group is uncommon, leading some officers to suspect she had been poisoned. And she was. Roy said he was under investigation as soon as the officers arrived at the scene. The police weren't very nice about it at all. They had no empathy. After being cleared by the police, Roy began the difficult process of grieving the love of his life without defining answers as to what killed her. She was my rock, you know. She was my life partner. She had done everything for me, he said. Oh, Roy, I'm sorry. I know she's gone. I can't bring her back. But there are people now still thinking about using the stuff who don't know the hazards of it. It's not worth it. It's not worth the risk. Roy wants to see Ozempic and similar drugs removed from Australian market. Or at the very least, he wants to see stricter monitoring of patients. I want to help, but I've been slacking off a bit because every time I think about it, it reminds me of the night Trish died. He said, that's understandable, Roy. Take your time. One day at a time, Roy. I bet you in a couple years right now, you'll be ready, Roy. I promise you. The only time Roy heard from Trish prescribing doctor was when her autopsy results were delivered. The coroner found Trish had choked to death when her feces entered her lungs and several other health factors to her passing. Whatever. Y'all know damn well that lady choked to death after that stuff went in her lungs. They said she had high blood pressure, hypertension, and sleep apnea. I said, mate, I got high blood pressure and sleep apnea, but I'm not dead. That got nothing to do with it. And that's right, Roy. That's what I said. The only explanation Roy has been given for how the content of Trish bowels into her lung is a gastrointestinal issues. When he asked for there to be a proper investigation into the cause of her stomach problems, which he believed were the result of taking Ozempic, Roy was told by someone at the coroner's department to seek mental health. Wow. Oh, wow. People don't just die of a stomach bug. When the doctors told me about the pathology, all they said to me was that her potassium levels were down because she was dehydrated. Of course, she was dehydrated, told to see a counselor. Damn, Roy. And when you know what you know that you know. You know what I'm saying? When you know. Like he know, and these motherfuckers trying to make him seem like he crazy. That's what I'm saying. Y'all can't be listening to these damn celebrity up here glorifying bullshit. For real. Oprah big skinny ass out here glorifying that shit. It's not for everybody. And as for those who doubt whether Ozempic was the true cause of Trish's death, Roy posed the question: would she still be here today if she wasn't taking this drug? Yes, she definitely would be here today. She would be here today if she wasn't taking that stuff because she wouldn't have been sick. And Roy, I think I agree with you. You know your wife better than I did and better than them people. You know. The coroner disagreed. Trish's death certificate stated that the cause of death was acute gastrointestinal illness with no mention of the drug side effects. Wow. Included its investigation into the Trish death on January 20 of 2023, and there was no plans of reopening her case. That's messed up. So, yeah, I don't want to read all this stuff. But y'all could check this out at Daily Mail. This must be was before she was taking the Ozempic. This was definitely before she was taking. When he asked for their proper investigation, okay. So this was probably a picture or described as why true love. She was my rock and everything. Well, I just wanted to bring this story to y'all because that little tidbit with Safari really sparked my interest. I feel like he did make a valid point. We can't be just running down there because they tell us to. And there's a lot of people that don't vaccine their kids, and I understand why, because everything is not for everybody. And that's probably why a lot of these kids are on the spectrum with autism and all that stuff. I just wanted to bring this to you guys. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe button, and that share button. Also, drop your thoughts in the comment box and let me know what you think about the story here. Rest in peace, Trish. Damn, man, we got to love ourselves. We got to love ourselves. I'm trying to get better at loving me too. So whoever listening to this, love you no matter what. No matter what they say, no matter how they feel, love you. It starts with us first. When we know better, we got to do better. Bye.